I think all you need to know going in is that the company is rehearsing A Midsummer Night's Dream, or performing A Midsummer Night's Dream, so you'll hear a little bit of that dialogue. What was lost in the collapse? Almost everything, almost everyone, but there is still such beauty. Twilight in the altered world, a performance in the Midsummer Night's Dream in a parking lot in the mysteriously named town of St. Deborah by the water. Lake Michigan shining a half-mile away. Kirsten is Titania, a crown of flowers on her close-cropped hair, the jagged scar on her cheekbone, half erased by candlelight. The audience is silent. Saeed, circling her in a tuxedo that Kirsten found in a dead man's closet near the town of East Jordan. Terry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord? Then I must be thy lady. Lines of a play written in 1594, the year London's theaters reopened after 2 seasons of plague. Or written possibly a year later, in 1595, a year before the death of Shakespeare's only son. Some centuries later, on a distant continent, Kirsten moves across the stage in a cloud of painted fabric, half in rage, half in love. She wears a wedding dress that she scavenged from a house near New Petoskey, the chiffon and silk streaked with shades of blue from a child's watercolor kit. But with thy brawls, she continues, thou hast disturbed our sport. She never feels more alive at these moments. When on stage, she fears nothing. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs. Pestilential, a note in the text explains, next to the word contagious. In Kirsten's favorite of the 3 versions of the text that the symphony carries. Shakespeare was the 3rd born to his parents, but the first to survive infancy. 4 of his siblings died young. His son, Hamlet, died at 11 and left behind a twin. Plague closed the theaters again and again, death flickering over the landscape. And now in a twilight once more lit by candles, the age of electricity having come and gone, Titania turns to face her fairy king. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air, that rheumatic diseases do abound. Oberon watches her with his entourage of fairies. Titania speaks as if to herself now, Oberon forgotten. Her voice carries high and clear over the silent audience, over the string section waiting for their cue on stage left. And through this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. All 3 caravans of the Traveling Symphony are labeled as such, the Traveling Symphony lettered in white on both sides. But the lead caravan carries an additional line of text, because survival is insufficient. Thank you very much.